right, we're here with head coach Jack Owens for our weekly basketball press conference. Coach, a tough week last week where you were right there in both games, but ultimately weren't unable to pull it out in the end. Watching film, what do you think some of the lessons that you learned were?
Well, just being consistent for 40 minutes. Like you mentioned, we've been in every game for the most part, but being close isn't good enough in this league. We have to find ways to close out those games, especially the games that you're up, and just have to continue to do what we've been doing and doing a better job in certain areas. And in the second half of the Buffalo game, we had just a few breakdowns that on the offensive end that hurt our defense, where it was a turnover that led into points or a quick shot. But other than that, our guys, the fight is there. At the end of the day, it's my job to get these guys over the hump, and I have to do that and find ways to close out those close games.
Delonte Brown had a pretty good week last week, double-double against Bowling Green, near double-double against Buffalo. Do you feel he's turning the corner?
Yeah, you know what? With with the older guys, you just want them to be consistent. Be who you are every day. In practice, in games, and just continue to work. And if we do that, we'll be fine. Like you mentioned, we're in every game. Our deal is doing it for 40 minutes and just being consistent. Not only the pick six turnovers hurt us, but we missed some key free throws in front end of a 2 1-and-1s that if you make those free throws and we keep our lead or we close the gap, we could win the game. We just have to just continue doing what we're doing and finding ways to win these games.
All right. Week starts this week. Kent State at home. Kent State, obviously one of two teams that's 3-0 in the MAC.
Right.
What can we expect from the Golden Flashes?
Man, they're a good team. They have 5 guys scoring in double figures. They're a well-coached team. They're good on both sides of the ball. They're a good rebounding team as well. But they also utilize their size where they want to get the ball inside with post-up or drives, but they will get out in transition. Boo, their point guard, he's electrifying. He's a good player. He's a guy that has taken the step his senior year, and he's one of the better guards in our league. But I believe it starts with him, and then you have Pippen, Winnington, and Simons, is a fifth-year senior who he's a good player. So it's very important for us to contain their guys and just be consistent and make them score in the half-court set. And then on the other end, we have to play with confidence on the offensive end and make them work. But they're a good team. It should be a great game. I know the guys are going to be up for it. With this team that I have, competing and playing hard is not the issue. Sustaining what we do for 40 minutes, and that's what it's going to take when you're playing against one of the better teams in the league, is that we have to continue to do our jobs for 40 minutes and channel our emotions and those kind of things. But other than that, it should be a great game between two good teams, and we have to find a way to win the game.
All right, finally, you said that about them just playing consistent for 40 minutes.
Right.
How do you feel as the mood of the team is? Do you feel like they're still confident?
Oh, yeah. We have a confident group. And like I said, it's my job to keep them confident as well. But if you were at practice yesterday, you would see the guys are still bought in. They're competing at a high level. We've been here before. We don't want to continue to lose games that we're in when we have an opportunity to win. But the guys' confidence are still high. They know I believe in them, and they believe in themselves, and they know what we're capable of doing because we're in games. And like I said, we have to find ways to close those games out, and it's on me. It's on me, and that's what I tell them is we have to find ways to win these games and not only be in the games, because that's not what we want. We don't play for moral victories or those kind of things. We're playing to win the game, and we just have to continue to get better. And we need some guys to step up and be consistent, and that's where we're at.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.